knowing that this thing I'm doing is evil before God, that it might be the root cause of my problem. No, stop casting Satan. No, so that God, most of you are mocking God. When you are casting witches and wizards, and you are asking God to deal with them, and you have not been able to identify the idol in you to deal with that thing. How can God deal with your enemy when you have power to deal with? Sir, can I shock you? Grace is sufficient in every child of God to handle their weaknesses. So there is no excuse before any covenant child of God to tell God why he cannot be through with that thing God hates. Anytime you come before God and say, Lord, I am weak to this thing, God will look at you and say, you're a destroyer to yourself. Because there is grace. Once you become a child of God, there is a grace to handle your weaknesses. God has given every man grace to end that idol of their heart. Look at that place. Let's go back. He says, son of man.
This man
Have set up idol in their heart.
And put before them.
They put before them.
That which causes them to stumble.
Excuse me, down. So it is not God that is delaying you. Child of God, if you want to manifest the promises of God in your life this year, try and find out those things that look weak, that look like weaknesses in you. Every man on earth has something that is a weakness in them. And that thing that is a weakness in you is the idol of your life. Is the idol that will keep on pulling you down. He said, oh, son of man, these men have set up the idol in their heart. And before them,
that which caused them to
stumble into iniquity. Child of God, there is something in you that is causing you to sin against God. There is a weakness in you that you are fighting every day of your life. But understanding me, as you keep on fighting with that thing, you will keep on sinning against God. As you keep on fighting with it, without letting that thing go, you will keep on falling. You will keep on delaying God. You will keep on causing iniquity to yourself. He said, should I let myself be acquired
by them
at all by them? No. Go ahead.
Therefore speak to them.
He said, therefore speak to them.
And say to them.
Say to them.
Thus says the Lord God.
Thus says the Lord.
Every one of the house of Israel.
Who
set up his idol.
Who set up idol.
In his heart.
In their heart.
And put before him.
And put before him.
What causes him to stumble.
Which causes him to fall into iniquity.
And then
now, you know, everybody here, excuse me, no matter how you want to lie yourself, you know that thing that you are doing that causes iniquity before you and God. Everybody know that thing they are doing that God does not like. Every child of God hearing me here, Bible says, you cannot hide it from God. You might come before the altar, you dance, you do, but when you go out, you go and do that thing that still causes you to fall before God. And you will still come innocent before God and say, God bless me, God help me. God will say, no, I'm willing to help you. But there is something that is causing you to fall, not me. Until you, God did not say any pastor should take it away from you. There are things that should not be cast. There are things you should deal with. Because if we cast it, it will come back. If we cast that spirit, after 4 years, that is why I see some people have gone to deliverance more than 10 times. 20 pastors have done the deliverance. Because they are not yet ready to take away that thing from their heart. Until you make up your mind. You don't need deliverance. You need self-deliverance. You don't need casting abandon. You need to make up your mind. I said something here. Any spirit that has built a house in you will never let go. Whatever Satan is enjoying in you, Satan will never let you go of it. It is you that will make up your mind. Don't say, Papa, I'm trying. No, you cannot try enough. You should make up your mind. You can't be free by trying. You will only be free from satanic manipulation by making up your mind. That is why the Bible says, it is not when you rebuke the Satan, he said they will do what? They will flee from you.